You want abs? But here's the truth. Most of you are doing way too many of the wrong things. When I finally got abs, it wasn't about adding more. It was about cutting out what was holding me back. So in this video, I'm going to break down 5 things I quit to make my abs finally show. I've been training for years, but I only started seeing my abs pop once I stopped sabotaging my own progress. These are the exact 5 things that I ditched that make all the difference, physically, mentally, and even socially. Let's break it down. The first one is I quit earning my food. You know that mindset, I smashed a good workout, or I've had a good week, let me have a cheat meal, let me have a cheat day. Yeah, that's what's stopping most guys from getting their abs to pop or even reveal their abs. Your body doesn't care that you trained hard at all. Calories are still calories. Once I stopped treating food as a reward and started viewing it as fuel, everything changed. I began tracking macros properly, eating protein consistently, and stopped my weekend binges. And funny enough, that's when my abs started to peek through. Not because I was training harder, but because I was finally respecting the process. The second thing is, I stopped chasing fat burning workouts. I used to think HIIT, doing countless amounts of burpees, sweating in the gym was the key to revealing my abs. The truth is, your workout doesn't burn as many calories as you actually think. Lifting heavy, walking daily, and being consistent with that beat random fat blasting sessions every single time. When I switched from this to a bit more structure, making sure I was getting stronger in the gym, completing my daily steps, my body composition completely changed. Abs aren't built by suffering, they're built by strategy. The first thing is I tried to quit late night scrolling. This one is an ongoing process. I'm still trying to improve in it, but from where I've come from to now, it's improved a lot. Sleep and recovery was one of my biggest killers when it comes to my result. You can be in a calorie deficit, training hard, training right, but if you're only sleeping 3-4 hours, your hormones are wrecked. Your cortisol levels go up, hunger spikes up, and your recovery tanks. When I consciously tried to improve my bedtime routine, cutting down the screen time before bed, zinc, magnesium to help improve, trying to use zinc and magnesium to help my sleep, fat loss became a lot easier. Performance in the gym was a lot better. I didn't feel bloated when I woke up. Fourth thing I did was cutting down my drinking whenever I went out to social events, meeting up with friends, etc. Yeah, this is a big one. Just a few drinks can turn into about 1,000 calories. And then the next day you're eating like a rat in a bin. The alcohol is not just the calories, it's the recovery as well. Alcohol wrecks your sleep, kills your testosterone, and slows fat oxidation. Once I cut out the social drinking, my energy went up. I trained better. I was a lot more consistent with my performance in the gym. And don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed life. I still went out, still met up with friends, but I just wouldn't drink when I would meet up with them. If your goal is abs, you need to be disciplined when it comes to social drinking, weekend drinking. You have to learn to say no. Just go for a soft drink, tonic water, whatever. Number 5, I quit waiting to be motivated. This was an important one for me, especially with abs. I would only train it when I felt like it. Motivation is overrated. I used to wait till I felt like it to train abs, to be on point on my diet. Once I stopped depending on motivation, I started relying on my structure and my routine and my systems. That's when the switch flipped. I had structure, like my daily walks, was hitting my lifts consistently. Even being in a deficit, my strength was still going up. I hit my protein, my sleep was a lot better. Motivation got replaced by momentum. And that's when my abs popped and they stayed visible for ages. So let's wrap up. Abs are not about perfection. They're about removing the stuff that holds you back. You can train like an athlete, but if you're still eating emotionally, sleeping like trash, and binge drinking every weekend, your body will never show the work that you're actually putting in. So here's what you need to do. 1, stop rewarding yourself with food. 2, stop chasing fat burning workouts. 3, prioritize sleep and recovery. 4, no binge drinking, social, or on the weekend. 5, stop waiting for motivation to turn up. Build a structure. Do those 5 things for 30 days and tell me you don't look and you don't feel differently. If you're tired of spinning your wheels and want the blueprint that actually works, click the link in the description down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.